Hi, this is a review on the K2 Revival skis and the Marker Squire Schizo bindings. First of all, I think I'll start off with the K2 skis. They were almost sold out when I got them. If you do get this review before you get these skis, I'll be glad because they're almost sold out. But this is more of a view on the bindings. But I'll start off with the skis. The skis, first of all, they got a really nice graphic, as K2 always does, I got this big tree, kind of in a graveyard, you can see here, and it's got almost looks like a tombstone going up through the tree. Got this moon here, lots of purple scheme. And they have this kind of underground scene on the tail with the coffin and a skull. They're pretty nice. They do have K2 all over the ski. Over here they actually have a K2 in the roots and one thing. And they actually also have a really nice graphic on the bottom, on the base. Not many companies do that. See, there's another K2 right there. But that's the one thing I always liked about K2. But as we all know, skis aren't all about the looks. So for specs on the ski, they're 90 at the waist, 121 at the tip, and 119 at the tail. So they're kind of wide ski, not too bad. They're wider than the average performance ski, but they still handle good on the hard pack. But that little extra width will help you in the soft powder. And these skis, as all K2s are now coming out with different kinds of rockers. K2 has a jib rocker, which is just a little bit of rocker at the tip and tail. But these skis have no camber whatsoever, so you won't get. It helps for you to not get hung up on the boxes and rails. Helps a lot with that. And it also helps you a bit in the powder with keeping your tips up a bit. A kind of neat feature I found with these skis is the sidewall that goes absolutely through the ski at the foot is made of actually rubber, so that if you're landing hard off a jump, it protects your feet, don't hurt as much. It also protects your edges when you're going off rails and boxes, because as you go off the rail and boxes, it actually compresses, causing less damage to the edge and base. So I thought that was really neat. They also have these rivets at the front and back. I think that protects with splitting if you bump into something. Now onto the bindings. As some of the marker bindings have, these are schizos, which means they have 60 millimeters of forwards and backwards movement by the turn of this little screw right here. You just turn that, and the whole binding will shift forwards or backwards. So that helps a lot with people who want to do all mountain skiing. They want to do a little bit of park, a little bit of powder. So I have mine set so that when I have them fully forwards, they're centered in the ski, so it helps when I'm in the park and pipe, because you got a nice balanced ski for going off rails and doing 360s off jumps. It helps with that balance. And I move them back when I go into powder and stuff. It's really nice. Allows you to keep your tips up. They do have a kind of nice color scheme that goes with these skis. And one problem I did run into with these, which kind of sucks, if you get these skis, you really have to know what you're talking about. You got to know about placement and everything with bindings. I didn't run into a problem with placement, but you got to bring it to people that can mount them properly, because I ran into a problem where these bindings are a little bit hard to mount, so they ended up mounting them like 7 centimeters off of where they actually should be, which is a really big problem. But these guys got me new skis. It turned out all good in the end. But you really have to explain to the people where you want them to be positioned, and you really have to explain to them what these bindings actually do and how they move forwards and backwards. it was a little bit hard for me because I live on the prairies, didn't have too much people. But I'm sure for all you guys who live out in the mountains, I wish, you'd probably have no problem with getting them mounted correctly because you'll have good shops around there. And overall, I think these are a great pair of skis and a great pair of bindings for just a guy who wants to go out, or a girl, I guess, who wants to just go out and ski, park, pipe, all mountain powder stuff. I'd rate these probably a 4.8 out of 5 for both the skis and the bindings. So that's the end of my review. Thanks for watching.